Now imagine a super tanker that's been converted. So normally it carries oil, but it could carry all the fuel necessary to create these clouds and create these storms. And you have multiple ones that are doing this at the same time. It's devastating. This is what many of us have been talking about for a long time. The directed energy weapon. Now, where you're at on the Big Island, Hawaii, there are ships that have weather modification on it. They create these storms.
Yep.
I said that was happening. I predicted the storm last year, and I said where they would hit, how big the hurricanes would be. They did get that big.
That's why the book started with 22 fire oddities. It's on 29 for Maui, 21 for LA. And then it also talks about North Carolina because that category 4 hurricane goes 300 miles inland and sits on top of a mountain. You've got to be kidding me. Like, for people not to realize that was an attack on the people, they're either absolutely brainwashed, don't want to look at it like some family members I have, or in on it. That's it.
That's interesting you bring that up because the amount of rain that actually fell in Helene in North Carolina was very similar to what happened there in Hawaii in this last
Yep.
storm. Cameras everywhere and surveillance. You won't be able to go outside your 15-minute city. So Hawaii is all on board with that. And of course, they wanted to do that also in the LA area where there was burnings. They had the same type of agenda. So wherever this is trying to be implemented, this is where they're going to come in and destroy the communities.
He keeps suspending so many laws. We're still in a state of emergency because of the wildfire that happened 3 years ago. We're still in a state of emergency. 69 laws. He suspended 69 laws in that emergency proclamation. And there's still 341 permits that have not been issued to rebuild in Lahaina. So he's gone way over the top.
Wow, no kidding. So the impeachment, how's that going to go? Maybe other states can get insights from you for doing this. Like Gavin Newsom should have been impeached long ago.
I've been working on what's called an impeachment inquiry because Hawaii state, these islands cannot impeach the governor. We need 2/3 of the legislative body to impeach him. And the reason for impeachment is he has way overstepped his boundaries of his office. The Big Island usually has a general plan that's between 50 to 70 pages long. It's about 10 years of a plan, and it usually has 8 to 10 goals. This last year, we have a plan that's almost 300 pages long with almost 400 goals. It had to keep going through the county council. We kept going to meetings. We actually met with the chair of the general plan office. She redesigned it and brought it back down to 60 pages with 8 goals. And we're just like, thank God. But here's the thing. It hasn't fully gone through yet. And we have to go to another meeting on April 7th because the lawyers of the planning department are actually fighting her draft. And they're wanting the county council to rubber stamp that 300-page UN agenda.
They pulled us into believing that they're had our best interest involved. And so they're going to do the right thing. But no, they don't. They've proven that they don't over and over again. We have to take charge again. And it starts at the community level.
Follow your heart and start taking action, even if it's just one thing, even if it's just going to ChatGPT and going, what on my general plan, put in your county. It's usually your county's the general plan. What constitutional amendment is my county's general plan violating? Just look at it. And then you can contact your legislator, your county council member. That's our job. And it doesn't have to take a lot of effort. And our only job is in our backyard. What's happening with your county? There's so much with the wars. We don't have power over that. We don't have power in the nation, but we do have power locally. That's the only power we have. So get involved, even if it's 10 minutes a day, and then find other like-minded people. With enough people sharing this information, there's going to be something where somebody knows how to stop this. When I wrote my book, Great Maui Land Grab, I was hoping it would stop the fire attacks, but it didn't. And it's not going to. There's got to be a shift. There's got to be enough people knowing what's happening that they can't do it anymore, that somebody has an answer of how to stop this. Follow your guided intuition. If you feel you're in danger, you need to go someplace else, do it. Don't hesitate.